Well, we are just a few short weeks out from the Premier League returning, and I, for one, am so anxious, but I am very excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start off with the big bomba that just dropped today. Estevao Willian has finally been announced at Chelsea. It feels like I've been waiting 5 years for this to drop, this specific tweet right here. I am so happy to have Estevao in the squad. Even more happy that I got to see him this summer score against Chelsea. Front row seat. Yeah, your boy was balling this summer. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyways, bro. Huge addition. I'm not going to gas it up too much for his first season because I don't expect him to be like a week-to-week starter. He's probably going to be slowly incremented in the squad, and I think that's the right call. We definitely have the squad depth to be doing that. If we were a smaller club like, maybe Arsenal, like he would probably be starting week 1 and so on. But we have players like Pedro Neto. Palmer can maybe play on the right this season. I don't know. We'll see how it shapes up. But I for sure know that Estevao will not be a starter week in and week out. I absolutely am starting Pedro Neto over him on the right side, and centrally Cole Palmer. Who else? Now, there's other news that we need to discuss. Xavi Simons, the deal has not been done yet, but I think he would be such a fucking good addition to the squad. I'm just going to put it out there. Don't really watch much Bundesliga in general, even less RB Leipzig. Don't watch that team at all, but I can tell you that Xavi Simons is a baller just from watching them in Champions League. That brother rises to the occasion whenever Leipzig is on my TV. So, great player, great addition to the squad. Welcome Xavi Simons. And I think, now I've seen this on Twitter, so I don't want nobody to think I'm like making this up. But the way that I see this team setting up, out of possession, you have obviously a 4-back, Cucurella, Levi, and maybe Wesley Fofana. We'll get to that later. And Reece James. And then in possession, it's more like a 3-2-4-1, where it's like Cucurella is a left winger. Then you have Xavi Simons, like left interior or whatever. I'm sorry, bro. My terminology is really not as good as I thought it would be by now. But yeah, Xavi Simons, left attacking midfielder. Cole Palmer, right attacking midfielder. And then you have Pedro Neto. And then João Pedro up front, obviously. I love that setup. I love the fucking idea of it. I want to see it right now in front of me. However, we have not signed Xavi Simons yet. I think the deal will be done, though. I think there's a very good fucking chance it might be done this week, to be honest, because they really need to get him in ASAP. It's that time of the transfer window where you don't want guys coming in late. The season's already started and whatnot. You want him day one, match day one, and we'll see. But I think it'll definitely happen. As for Alejandro Garnacho, I have come to terms with the fact that we are probably going to sign him. I know some of you might have seen my rant. I think I dropped in like December or January. I was not happy about being linked to Alejandro Garnacho, especially for the price tag of, I think it was, upwards of 60 mil, 70 mil. I was not fucking happy with that, and I think many people would agree with me. But, goddamn, bro, it seems as though United are ready to be talked down to like 30 or 25 million for the Argentinian left winger. And at that point, with this model and this board, who seemingly can sell fucking, I don't even know. I was gonna make some weird analogy, but goddamn, they can sell dust to a vacuum. There you go. This board will not be able to take a loss. It is physically impossible for us to take a loss if we buy Garnacho for 30 million. It's all upside. So, honestly, bro, fuck it, go ahead and do it. But, like, it's just there's no need. There's no need. Like that's the only reason I really just don't see why. There's no need to have him in the squad. But from a business perspective, I kind of understand it. So, yeah, go ahead and buy fucking Garnacho, and his shitty little brother can make dumb tweets for us representing the club every fucking week. I actually cannot stand that man's brother. But hey, rumor says he passed the background check. So, whatever, bro. Welcome aboard, Garnacho, whenever you do decide to sign. I don't even know if that's going to happen because we haven't even put a bid in for him. We've just been linked for, Jesus Christ, it's been 8 months that we've been linked to Garnacho. I actually can't stand it anymore, bro. Either just do it and put me out of my fucking misery, or just deny any fucking further links to him. You feel me? But other than that, dude, I could go into this season very happy with where we're at right now. You signed my one major ask after we signed Joao Pedro and Liam Delap. We needed a backup left back. We absolutely needed a backup left back. Cucurella was getting run into the fucking ground, and he's starting to get up there in age. So bringing in a player like Jarell Hato, I'm all for it, bro. By the way, shout out to my FIFA My Career players. That man is the GOAT on My Career, bro. Jarell Hato. Go and sign him, and if you can't turn that brother into like a 92 overall, it's on you. Anyways, bro, my weird FIFA career obsession aside, the clips that I have seen of Jarell Hato, because, again, it's the same situation. I don't fucking watch Ajax that much, bro. But what I have seen from Jarell Hato, he does look pretty fucking good for a 19-year-old, and I think he will be even better when he is inserted into the squad. And same thing goes for Xavi Simons. I think these players, once you put them in a bigger squad, they're just going to rise to the occasion. I know it didn't work out for Xavi at PSG, but fuck that money laundering club. We beat them 3-0, so we are obviously better than them. Anyways, I am very fucking excited for the season to start. My predictions, and I know I'm gonna might get myself in a little trouble here, but I do think we will be challenging for the Premier League title this season. I don't know if we're going to win it. I just know we're going to be in the damn conversation for the entire season, not just up until December or whenever we really started falling off, up until Christmas. This goddamn fly, bro. All right, anyways, my Champions League prediction, I think we will make a pretty deep run. I just, with the way the squad is structured, you know, one injury to a good player is not the end of the fucking world for us like it is for a lot of these teams that are in the Champions League. So I just think we're in such a good fucking situation. And I never, ever stopped believing in the team building methods that this board uses. Because we are set up so good right now. We have, oh my gosh, we have like about 2-3 players for every fucking position where they could mix and match, and I wouldn't be mad. Only thing we really struggle with depth is, and honestly just overall talent, is the center back position. That really worries me. And goalkeeper, matter of fact. But center back, I am by far the most concerned with. Colwill is okay. He's pretty good. If I speak, I'll be in big trouble. So I'm just going to leave it at that. He's pretty good. Fofana, on the other hand. We really need to have a conversation about Fofana, bro. Do I see Wesley Fofana playing more than 20 games this season? Probably not. No. Do I see Wesley Fofana being a fucking world beater, world class player in those 20-odd games that he plays? No. What are we doing here? Why is he not being sold this summer? There is absolutely no fucking way that you are going to recoup his value for what we bought him for. At this point, we just need to cut our losses, bro. Because if he goes another season being fucking injury-ridden, playing 15 or so games or less, we are fucked. Nobody is going to want this guy. So, it's a very sad situation with Fofana. I think he's an alright player, but Jesus Christ, he is definitely not worth 100 mil. He does not look like our best defender whenever he plays. I think Cucurella is fucking better than him. He's very average. Let me just put it bluntly. He's very average when he does play. So I don't understand why everyone is just constantly gassing him up, putting him in these predicted first day one, first 11. I just don't know. Honest to God, I would rather rock up with Chalobah for match day one. That's just me, though. I might be in the minority there. But I do think Chalobah is a better player, better defender. They're both prone to fucking bozo moments. So, like, what is the point? Just start the academy kid. That's my way of seeing it. Achampong, I really hope he takes a big step this season because it doesn't look like we're going to loan him out or anything. So, yes, Achampong needs to play a bigger role in this season, way bigger role in this season than last year. As for Achampong's graduate classmate, I don't fucking know. Tyreek George, it looks like he's on his way out, bro. And I know a lot of people are upset about it, but if I'm going to be quite honest, like, he's just not good enough, is he? So, what are we really talking about here, you know? I understand that you're upset that we're letting an academy kid go, all that stuff. How cool would it fucking be if we had a dude that's called Evil Saka rise up and then become one of our fucking best players? It's just not reality, folks. That's just not the world we live in. He's just average. I don't even know if that's giving him fucking enough praise, but, like, he's just average, bro. He might honestly be below average. He's Conference League level. And even then, like, in the Conference League games, he didn't look very special, did he? I'm just saying, bro. But nonetheless, like, I wish him the best of luck. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, I'm sorry for whatever I probably said about you in February or January, whenever we were going on this bad run of form. I apologize. Best of luck at Everton. Leslie Ugochukwu and Armando Broya. Best of luck at Burnley, boys. Hopefully y'all stay up, bro, because those are two players that I actually like. Broya is a very sad case, bro. I really do feel like he would have been a great, great, great player before the injuries. Shit happens, I guess. But anyways, bro, I think that'll be it for me. Hopefully we can get OG and friends this week or next before the season starts for sure. And I'll see you on the next one, bro. Peace.